What Iran is doing right now is actually disgusting, and I don't understand why more people are not talking about it. Okay, so there are a couple things that constitute within that list, but starting off with the fact the internet in Iran is still cut off, and it has officially been 1/3 of the year where Iranians have been without internet. And this is throughout a time of war where there's also no sirens, there's also no indication of warning or anything. Iran has also activated sleeper cells within other countries, mainly Canada and the United States, as in Canada today, the US consulate was shot up. Thankfully, there were no injuries, but there was a drive-by, and the risk of terrorism like this is now evident outside of Iran. Meanwhile, so many strikes happened overnight. Iran sent out more drones to Abu Dhabi, which were shot down, and Iran themselves faced a lot of strikes, both from Israel and the United States. President Donald Trump saying that they dropped a 2,000-pound bomb to destroy their underground missile activities. Israel also said they took out key security assets of Iran and hit military command centers in Tehran and Tabriz, with some leaders being killed in the process. And speaking of Iranian leaders, Mojtaba Khamenei was reined in today, and I'm not joking. Look at what they reined in. This is a real picture of him being reined in. It was a literal cardboard cutout. And there's been reports that he's in hospital right now, and he's lost his leg, and he's on ventilation, and he's not aware of the war that's going on, let alone the fact that he is the supreme leader right now. But again, these are just reports. They are not confirmed. President Trump held a press conference yesterday where he mentioned some potential leaders to replace Khamenei. He said both externally and internally. He did mention exiled Prince Reza Pahlavi, saying that there is some favor for the son of the Shah, but that he is not sure because he hasn't lived there in a while. He said again that they have a formula for these things similar to Venezuela. The situation is very different from Venezuela, and as an Iranian, alongside with other Iranians, there's one transitional leadership that we're trusting right now, and that is exiled Prince Reza Pahlavi. And there's also some reports of talks starting up again between Iran and the United States, but Iran has fully denied those until all attacks stop. Meanwhile, President Donald Trump met with the families of the American soldiers that lost their lives, and he said that the one thing they all had in common was they went up to him and said, "Please, sir, finish the job." And the White House press secretary said today that it is in the best interest of America and the West to no longer have radical terrorists lead Iran. And when asked about the timeline for the war, she said that there are some goals that the president has set out, and when those are accomplished, he will end the operation. And Israel Prime Minister Netanyahu said that they are breaking Iran's bones. And finally, an update on the women's Iranian national football team. 7 players and 1 staff member were given asylum in Australia, and the rest went back to Iran. And I will update you as soon as something happens there, but they are likely to face punishment. I'll keep you guys updated as soon as something happens, but for now, peace.